What's going on YouTube? It's your boy C the Dog here, and welcome back to another story time. You know what time. It's not a middle school story, not a high school story, not a elementary story. It's a
college story.
Now, in the previous video, I told y'all a little bit about the college that I went to. What I didn't tell y'all is that the food in the dining hall was absolutely garbage. Now, I'm a skinny motherfucker, but I'm a fat dude on the inside, so I'm probably eating more than 5 times a day. And don't let it be all you can eat, because I'm grabbing multiple plates. But since I didn't always have the luxury of having good food in my dining hall, I usually had to order my food online a lot. So that means my best friends were Grubhub, DoorDash, and if there was a local spot, shit, sometimes I might walk. And you best believe if there was any money in my account as a college student, I am ordering out. I'd have to choose between 2 things: eating real picky or having diabolical burritos. It used to be 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm having chicken tenders, rice, and hot sauce all in a burrito. Crazy thing about it was I was fucking that shit up. The toilet used to be my best friend. But that's really besides the point. Let me tell y'all about the Grubhub drivers. My first semester, I started ordering Popeyes every once in a while. And I'd do that as like my reward. Like I'd look forward to actually having dinner. And the first 2 times were actually a success. There were no problems. But one day I had this somewhat challenged driver. And the thing about me is when I'm ordering food, I make sure I give simple yet thorough instructions on how I want my food delivered to me. And if the delivery people make simple mistakes, it's okay. Motherfuckers is human. I'm not expecting them to get it to me perfectly, especially because of where I was at the time. So I leave it in the instructions on where the driver can go and how he can get the food to me. There are 2 entrances to get to my dorm. Tell me why I'm standing outside waiting for my food, and I check the app to see where he is, and he's just doing circles around the outside of the gate. So I say to myself, you know, that's kind of weird, that's kind of buggy. Maybe it's the app that's tweaking out. 2 minutes go by after I see that happening, and bro calls me. So I pick up the phone, and he tells me straight like this: "I'm here, where you at?" And I tell him, "Boss, I'm at the drop-off spot." Then he doesn't say anything. So then I ask, "Do you need help getting into the gate?" I shouldn't have to even ask him that, because we have a security guard opening the gate 24/7. Unless the campus is shut down for some reason, there's always usually a motherfucker right there at the main gate. He still doesn't respond or say anything. So on the phone, I just tell him, "Yo, just come through the gate. They should let you in because you're dropping off food. And meet me at the spot that I told you to meet me." So the motherfucker hangs up the phone. And mind you, I'm kind of tight from that already, but I don't really let that affect me because I'm getting my food. I don't really care what's going to happen. And mind you, this has never happened before, so I don't really know how to react towards it because I'm not really thinking about it. So I wait another 5 minutes and still nothing. I see no car. I see nothing. He's still spinning around in a circle on the map. So I just end up calling him and I'm like, "Yo, do you need some help, boss? Do you need help getting into the gate?" And then he hits me with another, "Where you at?" He follows that question up with, "Why aren't you here?" And then I ask him, "Boss, did you look at the instructions? Did you look at where you're supposed to go?" Now this motherfucker's getting mad at me because he didn't look at the fucking instructions. And then I say to him, "You know what, boss? It's cool. I'm just gonna come to you." And then the motherfucker gonna hit me with, "I don't know why you're playing games. Why you playing games? I'm not with the games." And then I pause while I'm walking to the gate. And I ask him, "Who's playing games? You have my food." Mind you, I was raised right. So I'm trying to be as respectful as possible while still taking disrespect from a motherfucker that's delivering my food. So we're getting into an argument over the phone while I'm still walking to come get my food about disrespect. He's saying I'm disrespecting him. And I didn't even say anything. He's trying to cuss me out and shit. I didn't even use one cuss word when I'm talking to bro because he has my food. I'm trying to be as respectful as possible. Thank you for getting my food. And I'm telling him, "Yo, I'm trying to work out a solution. I'm trying to get over to where you are. It's pretty far." And I'm thinking to myself while I'm walking, I should slap the shit out of this nigga. So I walk up to his window And he's trying to fucking still be somewhat disrespectful, but he lowers his tone because he sees how big I am. Mind you, I'm not the biggest dude, but I'm tall and slender. I'm like the slender man. And especially at night, that nigga was shaking in his boots. It wasn't nothing but a short Jamaican old dude. So I'm like, yo, how am I being disrespectful to you? And I'm not even saying any type of disrespectful words. I'm not giving you no tone. I'm not doing nothing. I'm chilling. I'm trying to make it easier for you. You're the one in the car. If anything, I'm putting strain on my knees and my fucking joints and shit, trying to get my food. Mind you, all of this is happening in the freezing cold. Tell me why this motherfucker was making a big deal about being outside of the gate. This nigga's parked on the inside of the gate. But back to what I was saying. When I get to the car and I'm leaning in his window, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck was all that? I wasn't even being disrespectful to you. I was chilling. I was just trying to get my food. I'm still being respectful because I could fly through this window and I could slap you in your face. If I really wanted to be disrespectful, I could pull you out your whip right now and whip your ass. But I was not raised like that. Motherfucker tried to be dismissive and quiet at the same time. Had bro somewhat shaking in his boots. Because all that hostility and all that cussing out over the phone, when he sees me in person, it's not there. And then bro tries to keep talking after he gives me my food, and I'm just like, you know what, boss, have a good night. I thank God for real, because it took all my strength not for me to actually fly through that window and start piecing, bro. After that whole situation, I got back to my dorm, and I didn't even feel like eating the food at that point, because I was like, maybe the motherfucker spat in my drink, maybe he did something to this food. It don't even feel right for me to eat this. I ate the chicken sandwich. I ain't fuck with the drink though, I'm not gonna lie. I had a water. That was definitely my last time ordering some fucking Popeyes off Grubhub. And best believe that motherfucker right there definitely got reported. Think I got a free Grubhub order or something? I don't remember. That whole entire situation really left me very confused and mad. And me being who I am, I'm thinking to myself on the phone, that first call, maybe he's having a bad day. Maybe he can't read. Maybe there's something wrong with him. I don't know. I just want to make sure that I get my food and I'm still being as respectful as possible and try not to lash out. Let me tell y'all about the Domino's story. You know, it was somewhat similar to the Popeye story that I just told y'all. Surprisingly, it wasn't off Grubhub. I was just ordering off the Domino's app. And I used to get Domino's a lot. Like a lot. Every other day I used to be ordering some fucking pizza, bro. And this time I felt like being a W roommate. So I went and got my roommate some food too. So literally like any other night, I'm playing the game with my homies. I had already ordered the food. So all I had to do was just sit there and wait for my food to arrive. Luckily I had just gotten out of the game. So I told my homies to wait for me while I wait for my food. So I look on the tracker like I do with any other app. And this should have been the first sign that some bullshit was going to go down. When his tracker wasn't even on, so I didn't know where the hell he was coming from. The dude calls me and tells me that he's 2 minutes away. So like any other order, I walk outside and I wait for him to arrive. 10 minutes go by. Still no dude. There's no Domino's in my hand. Old dude calls me, tells me, yo, I'm outside. I said, outside where? I'm standing here and I still don't see you. Old dude tells me I'm outside of the gate. So I ask him, are you outside of the main gate? Or the gate right next to where I'm at? He tells me the main gate. Now mind you, the main gate is on the other side of the school.
I beg your pardon?
That walk would probably take me 20 to 30 minutes. So I asked him again, are you sure you're at the main gate? The main gate is at the front of the school. He said, yes, brother, I'm at the main gate. I'm at the front of the school. So then I take my walk down to the main gate. I should have checked the secondary gate. Should have checked the gate on the side where I was at. But no, I'm gonna check the main gate because he told me he was at the main gate. He calls me again after hanging up and he says, where are you, brother? I said, I'm walking to the main gate. The main gate is pretty far. You're just gonna have to wait because I never told you to go over there. So I finally make it to the gate and I call him back. That nigga is nowhere to be found. I ask him, whatever gate you're at, are you able to get in? This motherfucker never checked to see if he can get in.
Is this nigga serious?
There were workers opening and closing the gate the entire time. And he never checked to get in. Unlike the dude in the previous story, his dumbass was parked on the outside of the gate. Never once did he check the instructions of where I wanted him to deliver the food.
Man, you stupid bitch.
He then tells me, I don't have time for this. If you don't get over to me now, I'm just gonna leave with the food. Mind you, I'm at the main gate. That's a 30-minute walk back to the dorm. I text my roommate, yo, go outside and go get the food. I think bro's here. I'm at the main gate still. I'll make it back there shortly. He texts me back, no problem, I got it. Cool. The more and more that I think about these stories, it's not even anything on my part, because I'm giving them thorough instructions. They're just not following the instructions. It's not that hard. Just read. Just read. And these motherfuckers keep saying, oh, I don't have time for games. I don't have time for games. You're the one playing the games. I just want my damn food. I truly don't understand how my level of patience is so high with these delivery people. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all another Grubhub story because these people just love giving me a hard time when it comes to ordering my damn food. The amount of times that I ordered Wendy's off of Grubhub is honestly probably a record. My Wendy's order is real simple. 2 biggie bags and I keep it pushing. So like any other day of me ordering some Wendy's, my 2 biggie bags, I love it. I decided to order it this particular day. I think I failed 2 tests that day. And I was like, you know what, make this day better if I get me some damn Wendy's. And I'ma say it again just in case you didn't hear me. The 2 biggie bags, I keep it pushing. Nah, but I order my food right after class, so it's broad daylight outside. And it's kind of nice. Nobody's on the game yet, so I just wanted to get my food and play the game. That's all I wanted to do. The app notifies me when the person is about to pull up or when they're in the area, so then I go outside. I go outside and I'm just waiting there, sitting. So 20 minutes go by, I still get nothing. I hear nothing. I'm thinking maybe they're doing another order. They'll be here soon. So 30 minutes go by and I'm still sitting there and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should reach out to Grubhub to see if I can get something back for this. Maybe I don't have to pay. Maybe I can get a free order, something. And they're like, oh, your order never came? Okay, cool. We'll get you this. We'll get you a free order and you keep pushing. I'm like, cool. Word. Love to hear it. So then as soon as I'm about to walk right back inside, because I'm kind of like ticked off, but I'm not ticked off all the way because I'm getting some free Wendy's, I hear like a little scooter or a moped behind me. And then I turn around and I just see this big bug-eyed dude staring at me. Mind you, the delivery driver never left a number so you can contact them. I don't know how Grubhub let that slide, but they let it slide. And if you actually called the little fake number that they left, nothing would pop up. I think it was like a house phone. So I turn and I look at bro on the moped, and he's looking at me, and he stops and gets off his moped and goes into his little storage part and pulls out my Wendy's. So I'm like, what the fuck? I just sent in a order. Shit, I'll take it if it's free. If it's mine, that's fine. I'll take it. Bro pulls out the bag, gives it to me, doesn't say a word, just smiles, and goes about his business and scoots away on his little moped. So I asked him, like, yo, wait up. Did they give you 2 drinks? Because my order was supposed to come with 2 drinks. He just shakes his head no. I don't know. The motherfucker understood me, but he didn't speak. He didn't say anything. He just smiled and scooted away. Other than the fact that bro made me wait almost an hour for my food, and that shit was cold, and I didn't have my drinks, He pulled up, was nice. There was no problem other than the fact that motherfucker was late as fuck. But, you know, it was free Wendy's. I will take it and I will keep it pushing. Alright, y'all. That's it for my little rant on my weird and bad experiences ordering food. I'm gonna wrap the video up. Make sure to like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new to join the crew. And leave a comment down below. It's your boy C the Dog, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.